What's up, you filthy degenerates? It's your friendly neighborhood whale, Greg from Greg Goes All In. If you are new to the channel, I'm Greg. I make poker memes and poker vlogs for degenerates just like you. Today we're doing a poker vlog, and boy do I have a punt for you. But before we get into that, quick reminder that tonight I'm playing a $100 heads up challenge against poker professional J-Stack, live streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will Greg get J-Stacked or will J-Stack get G-Stacked? Tune in to find out. Also, if you want to play in a tournament with me, I was invited to play in GGPoker's Beat the Pros tomorrow at noon. Basically, a bunch of poker pros play in this tournament every week, and you get to play against them in a bounty tournament. $210 buy-in. Come in and join us. It'll be funny if you bust me and take my bounty, but not as funny as GGPoker insinuating that I am a pro by any means. Speaking about being a donkey, today we played a $500 no-limit cash game on GGPoker. Let's get right into it. First hand, we get ace-king offsuit on the big blind. Button opens, I make a standard 3-bet, and he calls. Flop is brick, brick, brick. I check, he checks. Turn is another brick. I take a stab at the pot, betting a third, and he calls. Rivers love me. It's a king. Can't imagine I can be getting much value from anything that checks flop, calls turn. So I bet around a third, and he calls with an 8, and just like that, we are up $195. Next up, giggity giggity, we've got jiggities. I open $15 under the gun. Button calls big blind. 3 bets to $70. I call. Button folds. Heads up to the flop. 3-9 jack pride colors. We have the nuts with top set. Big blind C bets very small, a little more than a fifth of the pot. He did 3 bets, so we're hoping he's got aces, kings, or queens. We take a passive line and just call, as there aren't too many turns I'm afraid of. The turn is a seemingly safe card. 7 of diamonds. The big blind slows down and checks. Seems really weak. I feel overpairs would continue betting, and the flush draw would also keep betting. That said, I want 3 streets of value, so I make a third of the pot bet, hoping for a raise or a call, but unfortunately he lays it down, putting him on ace king, ace queen kind of hands. No matter, we are now up $318, but not for long. Let's see today's top 3 countdown donkey plays of the day. Alright, in third place of the top 3 countdown of donkey plays of the day, Greg's got queen 10 suited on the button, and the under the gun player opens against a player with a VPIP of 15, and from under the gun, I don't mind a fold here from Gregory, but it looks like he'll be seeing a flop as he calls. Heads up to the flop, it's jack 8-4. The under the gun player has given up the lead, and on this flop that definitely favors Gregory's button calling range. I like a bet here, especially when he has the gut shot and the overcard. Interestingly, he elects to check it back. Odd. Turn is the 3 of spades. Doesn't change much. Under the gun bets quite large. Easy fold here for Gregory, as he doesn't have quite the right odds to chase his gut shot, but never mind, he's going to call it down. Well, perhaps he's trying to go for a float, as the under the gun player can't be that strong after checking flop. If the under the gun player bets again here on the river, Greg will definitely have to find the fold. Small bet from Dope Game. Great price, but Gregory does only have queen high. There's no way Gregory can call. Oh, okay, he's 3-betting. The ball's on this man. What can he be representing here? Only the poker gods know. Dope Game does tank for a bit, though, and he calls with a pair of 8s. Gregory, good read on Dope Game's weakness, but you're a fucking donkey for not thinking about what you could possibly be representing. Next, in second place for donkey plays of the day, Gregory opens ace-5 suited under the gun. A little bit loose, but lucky he only gets 1 call from the big blind. 3 king queen, 2 diamonds is the flop. It checks to Gregory, who makes a large 2/3 of the pot c-bet, and the big blind calls. Turn brings another king. Greg elects to bet a little more than quarter pot. Snap re-raise from the big blind. Greg quickly finds a fold with his donkey tail between his legs. And in first place of donkey plays of the day, the button opens and Greg 3-bets in the small blind with ace-8 suited. With any other player, I'd have said that this is a 3-bet bluff, but with Gregory, who the fuck knows? He might be doing this for value. The big blind folds and a quick 4-bet from the button. A button open can be pretty wide, but a button 4-bet looks pretty strong here. Gregory is so often dominated here, but being dominated, it seems to be what he's into, because he calls. The board is king jack ace, completely smashing the button's 4-bet range. He could have sets 2 pairs. Gregory has the sensibility to play in flow despite flopping top pair, and checks to the button, who bets $100, and Gregory makes a quick call. Can't fold top pair here, but it doesn't feel good with such a marginal kicker. The turn doesn't change much, and the button continues the aggression. Greg calls, and now here comes the river, and with less than a half pot size bet left in his stack, Gregory comes to the gruesome realization that the button has suckered Greg into being pot committed. Then again, his kicker no longer plays, but still, what on earth does he beat here? Only the poker gods know. At best, he's chopping. This man's donk shoves the rest of his stack and is snapped off by the second nuts. And that was the top 3 donkey plays of the day. Wow, that was an embarrassing one. We played for a half an hour, in for $500, out for goose egg. And hopefully we can win some back from J-Stack tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in our $100 Heads Up Challenge. Hope you degenerates enjoyed watching someone even more degenerate than you. See you tonight at the Heads Up Challenge. See you tomorrow for GGPoker's Beat the Pros. I'm Greg. Stay loose. Play 7 deuce. This is Pudges. He's an asshole. Okay, bye. Can I get a meow meow? Yeah.